doing today? Do you feel like doing a little bit of DIYing with me today? Come on in. Let's get started. What do I have going on for you for today? Well, today I am bringing to you everything chocolate. What can you cover in chocolate for Valentine's Day that is edible and delicious and makes for a great gift to give? Well, you're gonna wanna stay tuned for this because today I am going to show you some budget-friendly DIY gift ideas that are edible that anybody would love to receive. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let's do some Valentine's Day last-minute DIYing on a budget. Because why not? Because that's what we do here. Let's get to it. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. Do you love peanut butter? Or maybe you know somebody who loves peanut butter? Well, guess what? I'm going to be showing you just how easily you can make homemade Reese's peanut butter cups. The chocolate I'm using are these milk chocolate morsels by Toll House. Why am I using these instead of candy melts? Because I feel like candy melts have a bit of a different taste than milk chocolate or Toll House morsels. And so because I like the taste of these, this is the route I'm gonna go. I put them in a microwave safe bowl to melt them down in the microwave. If you wanna use the double broiler method, have at it, but the microwave's a lot quicker. I'm gonna get a cupcake pan out and I'm gonna line it with some cupcake papers. Because why? Because we're making Reese's peanut butter cups. And this is the way to do it. And just like that, my chocolate's good and melted. So I'm gonna place just a bit of chocolate at the bottom of each of these paper cups. Now when doing this, you don't wanna put too much. You don't wanna make it too thick because this is a Reese's peanut butter cup and you know the chocolate isn't all that thick there at the bottom. Once I've got each of the paper cups lined with some chocolate, I am gonna pop this in the fridge just to kind of speed up the process of the chocolate hardening up again. While the chocolate's in the fridge, I'm gonna start the center of our Reese's peanut butter cups. So we're gonna need 1 cup of peanut butter. To this peanut butter, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of some good old vanilla extract and 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. I'm gonna mix this by hand because why? Because I don't feel like pulling out my mixer and making a bigger mess. If you wanna use a mixer, you totally can, but using a good old spatula by Pioneer Woman, have I told you all how much I love Pioneer Woman kitchen everything, kitchen plates, her appliances. I might be mildly obsessed, but yeah. So anyway, back to mixing our peanut butter. Once I've got a nice smooth consistency, it's not gonna take long, just keep mixing away until you get it nice and smooth. I then dug into my cake decorating stash because I decorate cakes so often I have a stash of that stuff. This was a device, a contraption that I found at Dollar Tree about a year ago that's supposed to either help you put icing on, like flowers, or write on the top of a cake. And I bought it, really liked it, and maybe it was a cupcake decorator. Is that what it was? Because I feel like I did a video on it. Anyway, I had it in my stash and thought it would be perfect to put this peanut butter in to put, yes, on top of that chocolate that is now hardened to make the center of what is going to be our peanut butter cups. Now you put as much or as little peanut butter as you'd like in your cups. If you're a peanut butter lover, I would guess you'd want to put a good tablespoon in there. Oh my word, this is looking amazing already, right? But we're gonna want to top off that peanut butter with another layer of chocolate. And that really is just how easy it is to make these. Once I've got these all topped off, I am gonna pop these back in the fridge so that chocolate gets good and hard, and then my Reese's peanut butter cups are done. If you want to add sprinkles to these because it's Valentine's Day, you're gonna wanna do that before the chocolate hardens up, right after you top off that peanut butter. If not, you're good and done. Look at how amazing this looks. It's been a couple of hours, and boy, oh boy, do I love the look of a rustic homemade candy. Do not be fooled by this, because I tell ya, even though it looks homemade, it tastes exactly like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Amazing. There is just a bit too much paper left on this for my liking, so I'm just gonna cut off that excess paper just to clean it up a bit. I found these treat kits at Walmart, Valentine's Day treat kits. Look at that, $2.17. And how many are we getting in here? I wanna say we're getting 6. So I decided to take some of Dollar Tree's paper shred just to kind of fill up the empty space just a bit before I place my peanut butter cups in there. Now with these, I did add a cellophane wrapper from Dollar Tree. It came with it, but it was a bit too big. But look at how fun that is, and what a fun way just to gift a sweet treat. Another super quick and easy homemade candy, chocolate covered almonds. You can do them in dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate. The almonds I'm using today are these Blue Diamond almonds that are lightly salted. I like the sweet and salty together, and so that's why I choose to go the lightly salted route. Just by pouring these into the chocolate that's already melted, it really is that easy. And let me just tell you, you can get this can of Blue Diamond almonds at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and it's gonna make about 20 clusters. So this is a very budget friendly, I guess, DIY homemade candy that you can make that I think most anybody would like. Who doesn't like almonds, and who doesn't like chocolate covered almonds? It's a thing, trust me. Using some parchment paper, I'm gonna put just some dollops of chocolate covered almonds there. And because it's Valentine's Day and I have some Valentine's Day sprinkles, before that chocolate hardens, I'm gonna sprinkle these clusters with, these fun little sprinkles, because why not? Because I can. So since I've got 6 of these treat boxes, this is what I'm gonna put it in. I lined it with some cupcake paper. If you're seeing this a bit late, Dollar Tree always has the clear cellophane bags in their party section. So pick up a pack of those and put some candy in that and gift it. Look at how fun this is. I love gifting sweet treats for Valentine's Day. I really do. Going along the same lines of the chocolate covered almonds, maybe you're making these treats for kids. Not a lot of kids like almonds. I know Allison would love chocolate covered marshmallow clusters. I was thinking as I was adding the marshmallows to this chocolate, how fun would it be just to add some almonds with the marshmallows and make your own homemade Rocky Road candy? There's an oldie but goodie, right? So many fun ideas making your own candy. You can really just do it to suit whoever you're gifting it for. And this year, since the C's Candy in my area closed down, how can that happen? I don't know, but it did. So since I didn't have access to one, I decided to make my own candy treats for the kids this year. And yes, this one here is specifically for Allison. I'm adding the sprinkles to these two because it is Valentine's Day, it is fun, it is festive, and I think Allie's gonna love it. This next one is for those caramel lovers, and I am definitely one of those. I headed on over to Walgreens. They had these individual caramels, 30 cents a piece. Can't beat that. Picked myself up a handful of them, dunked them on into my melted milk chocolate, and I am a milk chocolate lover. I am not a dark chocolate lover because I feel like it has that acidic aftertaste that I'm not too much of a fan of. But there are people who love dark chocolate. There are people who love white chocolate. So pick your chocolate and dunk your caramels in there. Making my own caramel, not gonna do it. That is way too tenacious. And caramel can be a bit temperamental. It's not very forgiving. And so I figured I'm gonna save myself the time that I'm topping them off with some sprinkles because I love sprinkles. Don't you? If you don't put them. Next up, is this really a candy? Not sure, but it is using some Oreo cookies. You choose what Oreo flavor you want, Java chip, mint, birthday cake, you choose. Today I'm gonna use the mint, and I'm gonna take a full row of them in the family pack, put them in a Ziploc baggie because I don't wanna use a food processor to crush these up. If you have one, I say do it, but I just really did not want to make a mess and pull out all these contraptions to do what I'm doing for this video. So using a good old rolling pin and a bag is going to crush them up. You want to get them as crushed as you can. My craft table was a bit too wobbly, so I moved this on into the kitchen on the counter, got it good and crushed up. I'm going to place this in a bowl, and you do want to keep that icing in there because the icing is going to add the flavor. To these cookies, I am then going to add a half a stick of cream cheese here. A half a stick, a half a block of softened cream cheese. And this is where it's gonna really help kind of soften up those Oreos and blend it, and you want it to be kind of like a moistened cake-like consistency. For these Oreo balls, I'm going the red candy melt route. When melting these down, I'm gonna add just a bit of coconut oil to this because it's gonna help give it a smoother consistency. I made some Oreo balls there, dunked them in my red candy melt, and look at how easy that is. Using a fork really helps get the excess, I guess, chocolate off, and I do put them on a cooling rack. To these, I'm gonna add some pink sprinkles as well. Now this last one, it's been around forever, but who doesn't love chocolate covered pretzel rods? Or just chocolate covered pretzels? But pretzel rods are fun. Since I had a bunch of this red candy melt left over, I figured that this would be perfect for covering these with. When doing these, you can do the whole rod or you can do half the rod. I'm gonna stick with half the rod because I think it's fun. You're getting a little bit of that sweet, you're getting a bit of that salty with the sweet that I love. Once you've got them good and covered, before that chocolate hardens, and candy melt chocolate does harden a bit quicker than chocolate morsels. So you're gonna wanna move a bit quicker when working with this chocolate. If you're gonna add sprinkles, yep, you can see all my candies are on the cooling rack. The cooling rack is great for allowing the excess chocolate to drip off so you don't have that puddle by placing your candies, say, on parchment paper or wax paper. That kind of happens from them sitting on the paper. This way you're getting that nice smooth finish around the entire candy. And yeah, it just looks a bit more professional. So use a cooling rack. Dollar Tree has some. They don't look exactly like this, but they do have those metal racks that will definitely work. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? Well, it's going out to Anna Walker, who's bringing to us her recreation of my DIY farmhouse home wall decor piece. Anna, I am loving your spin and your twist on this piece. Thank you so much for sharing your recreation with us today.
Edible gifts. They are such a fun gift to give. Well, that's what I think anyway. With the holidays just ending, I like to gift those special someones in my life, meaning Ray, Kayla, and Allie, just a little something to let them know I'm thinking about them and I love them and just how sweet they are in my life. And sweet edible treats, I think, are a fun way to do that. I hope you all enjoyed today's everything that I covered in chocolate DIYs on a budget. If you're looking for more DIY inspiration, make sure to click on the video right over here and it'll take you to some of my past favorites. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy everything on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I am. Bye for now, everybody.